If the road were like traffic, what would happen if you were impaired behind the wheel? How would you act, think, and feel if the road in your car were not normal? Would you be considered dangerous on the road? The brain has a lot in common with traffic. Stay to the end of this presentation and realize a happiness in life as we go through the journey of life. My walk with mental illness started at age 17. Psych institutions were the option for a person with a broken brain. Psych hospitals were then and are now prison hospitals. The trip there is forced. Once there, all the doors are locked. Presently, I have the liberty to go out of an unlocked door and go out for errands with friends and work. During my adolescence, that was not possible. I was in and out of the hospital, mostly in, for 5 years. This was a time when normal people are graduating high school, getting jobs, and going to college. Relationships were high on the list of to-dos. The institution was on a big plot of land. It had a huge hospital building filled with many wards and many patients. Now with deinstitutionalization, private hospitals have 1 or 2 wards, and half the floor space is for recreation. It is a living situation. Living in an institution is temporary for most people. There are people who lived locked up for their entire life. When you get out of a prison hospital, the community mental health system is an option. In my state, there is a community mental health in every county. They are communities, structured communities. Community mental healths are a good place to maintain mental health. What about the cure for mental illness? There is no cure. We maintain stability with medication and therapy. Is there a life beyond mental illness? Freud in his later years was asked, what is the characteristics of sanity? He said, work and love. With these qualities in place, we can dream of a normal life. A life without the possibility of being hospitalized. A life with work and not entitlements. I know of people who are getting a government check and not having a work ethic. I decided many years ago, if you are going to work for a living, a trade or education is the key. My life got better with a bachelor's degree. I got a job with the Department of Community Health for the state of Michigan. The work in the mental health field supplied me with a decent level of living. Most consumers I know don't have cars or homes. They walk, take the bus. They live with family, in an apartment, or in an adult foster care home. What about love? This is a good factor in my life. I shopped around and found a woman I plan to spend the rest of my life with. In the beginning of the mental illness, the social part of my life was avoided. I avoided keeping and making friends. They passed in and out of my life. I took pride in the fact I now have friends. In a recent therapy session, I asked about the qualities of a normal life. My therapist has experience of 25 years in counseling. He said, in life you need socialization, time management, and recreation. The unsocial life I learned was from the hospital isolation rooms, leading to withdrawal from society. Time instilled the isolation room into my subconscious. I learned to avoid the public. But time heals all wounds. Now I choose to socialize with people with a similar mental health background. My time management schedule includes play, work, and home life. I have a schedule for sleep. In play, I love music and movies. Music soothes me 24/7. My vocation is computer work. I have had a computer since before the World Wide Web. That's been 30 years. There is a daily routine in my home. I have a schedule for work and sleep. In the depths of my breakdown, I slept most of the day and for months at a time. There is a dark past for the mentally ill. I believe there is a bright future. As a species, we will evolve to a state of mind that is of good spirit, thinking, emotions, physical acts, and a more social life. Instead of cutting the brain and opening and removing the frontal cortex, we will usher in positive thoughts and positive healing with just the power of a miracle mind. Socially, we will get over the prejudice and discrimination of stigma. There will be a time when people of closed minds and ugly spirits will give people a break from the cruel treatment and prejudice. When looking for work or having work, we will be considered normal, not abnormal and in need of medical interventions. We will be welcome to contribute to society by work and love in an effort to make the world a better place. It would be nice if stigma, the distance and rejection, eases and love is available to all. Can we look past the barriers that are keeping us from living our fellow man? Think and answer the following questions. Why do we want to recover? What do we want to recover from? What do we want to recover to? I would love to hear your thoughts. Write me on the forum at mi2mh.com. Go to Facebook, mi2mh. Comment, like, and share. I would also love if you commented, shared, and subscribed to my YouTube channel. The name of the channel is Timothy Grabowski. Experience my video work. Lots of love your way. A happy life to you.